Hello, this is Thomas Bartke with another video. I want to answer a very frequently asked questions. The question is, how do we do short sale flips correctly, or any kind of flips for that matter, where a double closing is required? We are running into issues with our title company. We're running into issues with finding the right lender that will allow us to do this, and we just don't understand, and I don't think this will work. Okay, is the answer. There are three keys to doing short sale flips. Key number one is the paperwork. Okay, the paperwork has to be done correctly. It has to disclose the entire transaction, what's going on here. It has to be, part of the paperwork has to be recorded, and everything has to be made available to both the short selling lender as well as the new lender that's bringing in the new financing. Second is the title company. Title company has to be understanding of the way that you're doing the transaction, what's going on here. Okay, title company is extremely important to really make the paperwork jive and clear everything away with both the short selling lender and as well as the new lender. Now, you're not going to be able to use FHA financing that has to do with seasoning requirements on title, but if you're using the title company that will know and support this transaction, this type of transaction, every single conventional lender will do this transaction with you. Okay, so there's no such thing as I have to ask different conventional lenders to figure out who can do it. No. If the title company is set up for it and knows what they're doing and knows what you're doing, every conventional lender will do this. All right? And the third item is, of course, you have to have your buyer in place. And that is a very, very big deal. I was tempted to put this first as the first key, but I put it in third position just because this way the chart here is going to work out better later on. But it's extremely important. Obviously, if you want to do a zero down deal for yourself and you just collect your profits on doing a short sale negotiation and then flipping that property to an end buyer, you're gonna have to have your end buyer in place, and you're gonna want to build a buyers list yourself and really groom your buyers. Um, with or without real estate agents, you have to kind of see what your profit margin is and what you want to spend your time on. But it's extremely important to have a groomed list of buyers who will be able to qualify and close the type of transaction that you're putting together. So now, as far as the technical way this works is basically your title company will set up two closings in two different separate transactions here. The first one is your actual short sale. That is going to pay off your loan at a discount, the existing loan at a discount, and close the actual short sale transaction. This is the transaction that uses the Funds for Flips program. And there are different programs that are kind of similar to this out there. And the Funds for Flips program that is part of the Home Seller Assist program is by far the best and easiest to work with that I know of. Okay, so I'm not going to give you an exact percentage here as far as the cost of these funds, but there are no upfront costs. The costs are only due when the transaction actually closes, and that by in itself is a huge advantage over other programs that are out there. Okay, enough said about that. So the technical details here are that you have your buyer here, and the buyers are bringing in their own funds from loan and down payment, and these funds cannot be used to fund the first closing. Doesn't work like that. Okay, so they're funding the second closing, and that's the whole key here. The funds for flips will fund the first closing and close that, and then right afterwards, the second closing has to be funded. The entire transaction on the buyer side here, the second closing has to be completely ready to go and ready to close before these funds for flips will actually go in and fund the first closing out. So this is how it works. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. For more free videos, visit sellerfunding.biz. If you're watching this video on YouTube or one of the other video sharing sites, you may find a clickable link in the info box, for example, right here on YouTube. Or you may also be able, for example, here on Meta Cafe, to see the link, and you can just go ahead and copy it and paste it into your browser, and that will take you over to our site where you can access the program and register for more free videos. Thanks for watching. This is Thomas Bartke.